The Ryerson Students' Union credit card controversy is now behind us, and elections for a new executive team are coming up fast. The nominations for potential candidates are now open. We're curious to see whether more students will be voting this time around and what they're looking for in the new executive team. Here's what Ryerson students had to say.
I think it's important in general, if you're part of a community, whether it be the city or whether it be Ryerson itself, it's important to get your voice out there, and the best way to do so is to vote.
I think that's something that everyone should do, even if you're not quite interested in it, just having everybody's voice heard, especially because we've seen in the last elections the results, people haven't really voted, like the RU referendum passed and all of that, the RU passed and stuff, right? And people have complained about it after, so definitely vote now and get your voices heard.
I feel like it's important for me to vote because I just want to see who I'm voting for and get like a sense of who they are and see if I want them to represent me.
Especially in this election, I feel like it's an important part that we as Ryerson students, having known what has happened in the recent past, we have a decision, we have a choice to make, and the elections are a great way to do so.
After knowing what happened, I think, I actually want to vote now and see.
Everybody is more interested on who people are running for, the Board of Governors even, they're happening in the next 2 weeks, I think. So I feel like everybody is definitely more interested in being part of this, what's going to happen in the student union.
Looking for an executive team that's more transparent, especially considering that it took the eye-opener to find out stuff that we could have easily found out if they were more transparent about financial reports.
I think we hear it a lot, but transparency is one of the biggest things. You just want to know where your money is being used. I mean, I know it's not always going to be where I want it to be used, but just being used for good things, things that can help anybody in the school, not just a group of people.
So I think that's a key thing for Ryerson students like myself to know, because we are paying tuition, and part of that tuition does go to the RSU. So we expect our tuition money to be spent properly, not at LCBO.
That's it for this week's RyeReplies. You spoke, we listened. Nominations are open until March 4th, and voting is set to take place March 12th to 14th online. To keep the conversation going, you can connect with us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Nicole DiDonato, RyersonianTV.